Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. Let's do this reading. That reading was part of 7 June 2025 IELTS exam that had happened in India. Now, many students had reported that reading passage 3 was about language. Some were saying language crisis and all. So, I have selected evolution of language because of the complexity of this reading passage. So, you can see three types of questions. So complete the summary with the help box as well as this yes no not given as well as list of headings. Okay, so let's start this reading without wasting time, and definitely in three parts I will be solving this reading. So first I will be solving list of heading but with proper tips and tricks. IELTS reading tips and tricks, please follow it, how I am telling you how you can get correct answers. First, it's important to read the instructions. Here they have given reading passage has 6 paragraphs A to F. Choose the correct heading for paragraphs B, C, E and F. Not for A, not for D. So here already they have given examples. Paragraph A already they have selected 5th number, and paragraph D they have already selected 1 number. So it means we have to select answer for B paragraph, C, E and F. Four questions are there. Okay. So how we will be doing it? Let's start it. First I will cut this 5th number option because for paragraph A they have already selected. For paragraph D they have selected. They here means I am giving this reference as per the examiner. So first and 5th option is gone. Now, so what I mean to say, why we should read the instructions, because here they have given in different, see this in Roman numericals. So if in answer sheet, if you write number 2, suppose paragraph 2, we will be selecting second number. So if you write in answer sheet this way, this kind of 2, your answer will be wrong. If you write this style, then your answer will be considered as right answer. Okay, so let's so how to do list of heading. It's important to read all the headings except the already given answer. We will underline some keywords, the generation gaps. So just look at this how I am reading it. One request I have to all of you, like you can do practice with me. Okay, so if you can do practice with me, that would be great. It will be helpful in getting good higher band scores in reading. The generation gap. Now it's important to just give importance to this word generation gap. So it means younger generation, older generation, or middle age group generation. So different age groups they may be talking in any paragraph. Influences on speech. So influencing some impact or effect on their speech and communication and all. Ancient writing in Asia. So some old style of writing in Asia they may be talking. So slang accepted in the future. Some slang words, as you know, slang words are informal words. They are not. They will be accepted in future. Questioning logic. Some questions, raising some questions or raising some doubts on any logic kind of thing. The lifespan of vocabulary. The lifespan of vocabulary means like lifespan of human being 80, 90, 100, and same way they may be talking about duration of vocabulary. Okay, now I have understood all the headings. I am doing it slowly. In actual exam you need to do it fast, but I am making video for giving you some idea how to do this list of heading IELTS reading questions. Okay, now I have gone through all the things. Now I will be reading paragraph wise paragraph. Now if you do not give attention to the instructions, then you will be reading a paragraph and you will try to match the heading. Of course we will not read it first because already they have given answer for paragraph A. Now I will start reading paragraph B number. Just ignore this A paragraph till now for this list of heading questions. Now however the expansion, now just look at my style also when I am reading the paragraph. Okay, for list of heading, So I am doing annotation also, means marking some important words, like somewhere I will be doing circle the things, somewhere I will be underline the things, okay, or you can do bracket the things, like some common name, some name, some country name, some location, some different kind of things you can do, circle, like American, I am doing it like, okay, British English, I am doing it like, so you can do it, television, movies, so whatever the thing, some name, location, country name, anything you can circle, just make your own rule, and other things you can just underline the things. However, the expansion of our vocabulary is just now vocabulary word we can match it, but not on the basis, only on the basis of keyword you can't get correct answer. You need to understand little bit more. The expansion of our vocabulary is just one element involved in how and why language evolves. Given the variation of dialects or regional accents present in most language systems, it is clear that an individual's interpretation of what is correct and commonly used will vary quite dramatically, since this perception is based upon a combination of factors including the age, educational level, and okay, as we go, okay, so here they were talking about vocabulary, and they are saying vocabulary is just one element, it's just one factor how why language changes. Now after that they are talking about dialogues, regional accents and all, and what is correct and commonly. So I have understood from this. Now nothing is matching, generation gap they are not talking, influences on speech, accent is relate, dialects, accent they may be talking, slang, expected questioning, lifespan of vocabulary. So lifespan of vocabulary is not the main thing here. Let's read little bit more. As we go about our daily lives and interact with others from different backgrounds, okay, and experiences, the language we hear here is often taken on board and incorporated into how we communicate ourselves. Many phrases with American origins are now commonplace in British English, for example, due to frequency, television, okay. So this is clear, they are talking about communication, dialects, regional accent, main thing they are talking about here in this. So first is not there, generation gap, no generation kind of, no people kind of thing is given, influences on speech. So speech we can different as we go about our daily lives, interact with others and experiences, the language we hear is taken on board, and this language is also there, influences on speech we can select, but let's read other one also. Ancient writing in Asia, this is also not talking, slang not talking, here many phrases, no, nothing, questioning, logic is also they are not talking, lifespan of vocabulary is not there, so only option we have left here, third number. So with paragraph here we will write third number, okay. Yes, now coming to C number paragraph. This is C number paragraph. Changes in language, some changes they are talking. Changes in language are often driven by the young, and many such changes, young generation, young, as I told you, they will be talking about young, some generation, age group and all, young, and many such changes are commonly considered by older people is also there, to be a disintegration of standards rather than an evolution and improvement. Let's consider and commonly used by youngsters, again youngsters used as an alternative, okay. So I will not read full paragraph, I have got two words, young and older people, okay. So generation gap, this we have already selected. Ancient writing in Asia, nothing is there. Slang, okay. So from the first sentence what I have understood, they are talking about younger people and older people. So let's read little bit more the last sentence, because here I think they are talking about some example. However, should the now commonly used texting abbreviations such as great and became great and later become permanent replacement to the original words, it is likely that even the most liberal among us would be horrified, okay. From this I couldn't understand anything. are often driven by, so I will select on the basis of first sentence. I have got both the words younger and older people, so second we will be getting it for paragraph number second. If something is better, we will get it for this second number, then we can always change. Now we will not read paragraph number D. We will be reading only E number paragraph. Some people, now let's read it. Some people believe that traditional usages of languages are always more superior than refined modern variations, even when the reasons behind the rule were dubious in the first place. Okay, for example, okay, some people believe that traditional usages of language are always more superior, okay, and refined than modern variations, even when reasons behind the rule were dubious in the first place. For example, it was once seriously frowned upon to split an infinitive in a sentence. Even today it is considered grammatically incorrect. To demonstrate, let's consider the following sentence. Examiner asked me to quietly leave the room. This was considered incorrect. Okay, so this is example. The origins of this rule hail back to the 17th century, when scholars believed that English language should be adapted to follow the rules of this perfect language. Okay, splitting English the possible was not. Given those initial motivations behind the rule were questionable and the clarity of meaning of the sentence is not compromised in the incorrect. So here questionable word, I can match it with questioning logic. Given those initial motivations behind the rule were questionable and the clarity of meaning of the sentence is not compromised in the, so definitely they are talking about questioning logic. So what they are explaining, some people believe that traditional usages of language are always more superior, so that's why they are explaining some reasoning and all. So for E paragraph we have selected this questioning logic. Okay, so here 7th number we can write it here. Okay, paragraph F. Now coming to paragraph F, as language evolves here means changes. Okay, so as language evolves, changes in grammar structures that would confuse the actual meaning of the sentences are unlikely. However, the meanings of words are often modified or altered beyond recognition by different generation. Now you will get confused. Yes, definitely anyone can get confused by different generation gap. One paragraph, one heading was there, so we need to reconsider it when these words will come again. So only how many first is gone, second already we have used it, but we can consider it again. Third also gone, fourth is not matching. Slang 7th and 8th, second, 7 and 8th we can just consider it. Okay, as language evolves, changes in grammar structures that would confuse the actual meaning of the sentences are unlikely. However, the meaning of words are often modified, okay, are altered beyond the recognition by different generations, and can be easily misinterpreted by other social groups. Take for example the modern version of the meaning bad, great when used in contemporary slang. Okay, slang expected in the future. This also slang word is also there. Many slang words remain dated in the era which they are developed, and for example words like to beef meaning to complain are not only dated but may not be even understood in a modern context. Okay, while others such as guy become absorbed into the mainstream language. Who knows that future generations will add to the ever-changing environment of communication. Here lifespan of vocabulary. So here in the whole paragraph they were talking about meaning, word meaning and all. They are not talking about generation gap. Okay, so we will select about 8th number.